What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Trading Crypto. Today we're going to go over Omni, which is down 5.3%. Very, very small market cap, only 95 million, 36 million coin, 100,000. Yeah, 36 million coins in circulation out of 100 million. I love the circulating supply and the max supply. It's not in the billions. There is 36% of the supply in circulation, so there is still 74% that or 64% that still can be put in the circulation. So you want to know the unlocking period of this coin. It's at 264. The all-time high in this was a year ago at 53.81. We're down 95.1% from the all-time high. All-time low was a month ago. You're only up 54% from that. Now, currently available on the following markets: Bybit, BitGet, Gate, Binance. So this is on Binance, which is crazy because it's not even on Coinbase. It's on Binance, Gate, BitGet, Bybit, all these, and 7 different exchanges. So if you want this, it's readily available on many, many exchanges. So with that, let's get into the price prediction and technical analysis on Omni. All right, everyone. So it does look like Omni is available on Coinbase. I did find a chart on TradingView right here where it came out at $32 and then it had conceded the downtrend. If we draw from the high to the low right here, we haven't even broke back over our lifelong 236 yet, but we have seen a decent bounce off the bottom of $1.70. Some indicators right now on the day chart are looking promising. For example, if we look at the not WTX, if we look at the stock RSI, we do have blue over orange right here, and we're still continuing to the upside, which is showing signs of bullishness taking place right here. We have a lot of room we can run to the upside here for Omni. So let's keep a close eye on the stock RSI for that. The WTX is reset. The RSI is looking good. And the main thing I want to focus on here is the MACD. The MACD right now hasn't really broken out, but we're kind of showing a bearish consolidation right now. And what I mean by that is the price is still going up, but we're not seeing very, very explosive movements on the price. And that's because since May 18th, we've just been having bearish consolidation on the MACD. That being said, once we cross over bullish on the MACD, we tend to be very, very bullish once we cross over bullish for decent sized movements back to the upside. So if I had to guess for Omni, if we draw from this high to the low right here, we'll probably get a little bit of indication of what's going on. We're currently getting rejected at that 236 resistance area right here at approximately $2.85. So that's the area that we really, really want to focus on overtaking is $2.85. If we did happen to break above that, I do think the next ascension will bring us up to the 618 at $6.54. You're like, whoa, that's a big jump. Why do you think that? Well, since we bottomed out right here, we have been putting in higher highs and higher lows, and we have been respecting the fibs. For example, we went up to this fib, high, low, pretty much went up to this fib, high, low. So history doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme. If we continue the step up pattern, which step up patterns normally happen in 4s and 5s, the third step should bring us up to that 618 area. Then we should come back down here and then continue that step up pattern. So Omni right now, in my personal opinion, has officially found the bottom. I mean, since the downtrend since December of 2024, we should, yeah, you can definitely see we did break out of that downtrend right there. There's really nothing to draw from the December 2024. If we do draw that, we haven't broken that yet, but it is what it is. We're to go off of that one. Off the short-term downtrend, the steepest downtrend that you've ever had since the beginning of 2025, you did break out of your 2025 downtrend. And for this year, you are officially in a trend reversal for Omni. So the day chart isn't looking horrible. The main thing I wanted to focus on here, or to reiterate, is we do need to get over that 236 area at about $2.85. If we go to the short-term time frame, such as the 4-hour time frame, if you look at the indicators, are a little hot right now. We're getting reset in the stock RSI with the blue capitulating down. And normally when we break below this 19 area on the stock RSI, it goes all the way back down to around 0. So I do think there is a possibility of some more consolidation or rejection off this 236 area, and then we can reassess the situation. On top of that, we do have the other indicators such as the WTX showing capitulation right now as well. If you draw the uptrend support on the WTX, you can go all the way down to around -25 there. If we look at the RSI and we draw the uptrend there, similar situation, you can go all the way down to around 38. If we look at the MACD as well, MACD did just cross over bearish. So in the meantime, in the short term, if you're a swing trader, it does look like that 236 area is a pretty heavy rejection area. And then if you look at the day chart right here, and if we do draw that uptrend support in the short term step up pattern, we do have that possibility of coming down to this general area right here at about $2.50 before we see that run up that we talked about at the beginning of the video. So in the short term right now, what we need to focus on is the 236 at about 285. It does look like indicators are showing one more drop before we start rallying to the upside to test that uptrend support area at about 250, and then we can see that big explosive movement for Omni. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here for Omni in the short term. So with that, none of this is financial advice. And if there's any coins that you'd like me to chart, you can just send me a super chat in the comments and I'll get to your coin as soon as possible. Thank you.